just as public knowledge, but what's the significance of your tattoo?
Which one?
G3.
This is just like poster boat from my home in Toronto.
What does that mean to you, coach, after the game?
It was amazing to be able to kind of be like I want to be the first one to like really give him a hug and congratulate him for making the Final Four. Like I know what this means, like to him and to the program and to everybody that came before him. So I wanted to make sure I was the first one to hug him.
Zach, how do you feel like you've grown in terms of like maturity and leadership since the start of this tournament?
Well, I think it's just kind of. I think we have so many guys on this team that are veterans now. I don't really got to like lead them too much. Like obviously in the huddles, I'll say something if I feel like something needs to be said. But I think a lot of guys on this team, I can just trust them to get themselves ready to understand the importance of these moments and to play like it.
One of the biggest things you've heard all season, I'm sure, is talking about last year's first-round exit. What did you learn from that game and just this whole season that prepares you to go up against a red-hot Cinderella team in the Final Four that's also happens to be a double-digit team? Like what you've learned from last year's first-round exit that will help you in the Final Four against a red-hot Cinderella team?
Well, I mean, you can say there's some relative. They're in the Final Four. They're a real good team. We're going to treat them like that. We're going to give them that respect. Like they didn't fluke their way into the Final Four. They didn't fluke their way into the ACC championship. So they're a real team. So we're going to play them like that.
Is there any lesson though that you've learned from that exit, that early exit that you've carried with you, and your guys are carrying into the Final Four?
Well, I wouldn't say so. It's not like FDU and NC State really share any similarities besides the fact that they're a double-digit season.
Zach, this season you've done such a good job of staying out of foul trouble. Is that something you kind of wanted to improve upon and add to your game?
Yeah, I know kind of like the team needs me on the floor, so I can get myself in foul trouble. I can't like just pick up an early one and make my team play without me. So it's kind of something I've grown into and learned.
Is that something you practice, just staying vertical?
Yeah, like in practice I'll try to stay legal. I won't do anything in practice that I'm not going to do in the game. So I think kind of keep that consistency really helps.
Zach, there's a lot of big men in the Final Four with great footwork. Do you think that footwork could transition to the football field in any way?
I'm not sure. I've never even played football.
Okay.
Zach, a big guy like Will Berry, he's a little shorter than US 7'2", but what do you think of his potential for when you're gone at Purdue?
I think he's going to be a great player. And he works like he's one of the hardest workers on our team. You don't really see it because the situation he's in, obviously. But he works real hard. I think he's going to be a really good player.
Awesome. Thank you.
There's a lot about the chip on your shoulder, on a lot of these guys' shoulders. I think Brayton has a bigger chip than anybody. Just how do you see him use that to his advantage to kind of bring out the best in you and him and everybody on this team?
Yeah, he's someone I kind of relate to a lot. He, like me, he was very under-recruited coming out of high school. He didn't have those offers, he didn't have those looks. And he makes it known every game that he's really good. You see it every game. I don't think people realize the type of season that he's had, what he's meant to our program, meant to every game. But he plays with that shit. He wants to prove everybody wrong.